Hey, what is up, guys, and welcome back to the FCS Football channel. And today we are back with another match watch along, this time for England versus Germany in the UEFA Nations League. Obviously, England lost our first Nations League game against Hungary. We lost 1-0 thanks to a penalty in which Reece James conceded. However, this is our chance to, well, kind of level this. Well, what would be the word? Get revenge. It's not revenge, is it? But you guys get what I mean. I can't think of the word. Get back on track, we'll say. Get back on track with a win and important 3 points. Now, for the lineups for England, it is, by all accounts, is a back four. Gareth Southgate was speaking to someone pre-game, and they did say it was a back four, sorry. So we assume it is going to be Pickford in goal, Walker, Stones, Maguire, and Trippier as a back three, with Calvin Phillips and Declan Rice as a two in midfield in front of him, with a front four of Bukayo Saka on the right, Sterling on the left, Mason Mount at number 10, and Harry Kane leading the line for England. It could be a back three, and if I go over to this screen, we could end up seeing it become more of a back three with Maguire, Stones there. Trippier at right wing back, Saka left wing back. These two as your two, and then Mount and Sterling as wingers. So we could see that, but I do think it will be more of a back four. And to me, it would make no sense. It doesn't make sense. What is this? I don't look. I think England at our best is always going to be a back four, but I don't get why we shouldn't be playing a back three in this game, because we played a back three against Hungary. Like, if Gareth Southgate believes we're best in a back three, and that's why we played against Hungary, why are we not playing a back three today? And if he believes, look, big game, we need to play our best system, our best play, that's a back four, why are we not playing a back four against Hungary? You look at the best teams in the world don't change their system every week. They have a system and they train it, and that's what they play. England don't have that, and that's one of the reasons why England are so inconsistent for me. Let me redo that. But look, for Germany, this is the lineup. We'll go over here. So it's Manuel Neuer in goal. It's a back three of Schlotterbeck, Rudiger, and Klostermann. It'll be interesting to see where they kind of play. Rudiger obviously plays on the left for Chelsea in a back three. He also played there during the Euros. Will he play there? Because to me, he's far more out of that back three. I think Schlotterbeck is a more natural, with him being left-footed, would be better on the left. And Klostermann used to play as a right back and would make sense to be on the right of the back three. So which I guess would mean that Antonio Rudiger would be the central centre back. It's Hoffman, Joshua Kimmich, Gundogan, and Raum as a three in midfield. Whether or not we'll see Kimmich plays a right wing back or as a central midfielder is something we'll have to wait and find out. Hoffman very capable of playing in both roles. Musiala and Thomas Muller are playing in behind Kai Havertz. Obviously, Musiala could have been, well, I believe, was he born in England, Musiala? Is his name not Julian? Is it Jamal? Jamal, yeah. Where was he born? Oh, he was born in Stuttgart. But look, England players take the knee, which is good, as do the Germans. I tell you what, this Germany kit is a proper classic, isn't it? And away we go. Let me stink up the game timer. There we go. So it is actually how I suggested. So Klostermann is playing as the right-handed centre back with Rudiger central and what's his name? The other one. What's his name? Klostermann. No, it's Schlotterbeck, isn't it? Schlotterbeck is the other one. Here comes good chance there for straight away for Germany. Kai Havertz fires straight at Jordan Pickford. Tell you what, Kai Havertz's trim is dog shit. Absolute dog shit. It definitely is a back four, which is a positive at least, as Trippier. And that's the issue with playing Kieran Trippier at left back. Crap pass back to Pickford and out for a corner because he doesn't have a left foot. Who's on the bench today? We don't have a left back. We don't have a left back. How do we not have a left back? Bring Cresswell up, for fuck's sake. But no, we'll bring up 5 fucking right backs. Kimmich puts the ball in. Charge for Germany. Kyle Walker takes it off at the foot of Thomas Muller. My God. Germany should be a goal up already. Another corner here for Germany now. Why is Trippier man marking Thomas Muller? Fuck off. Harry Kane wins the header. Around. Tries to beat Saka. Saka does well. And Harry Kane, sleeping on it, goes down, wants a free kick. I don't know what's going on. No, nothing's been given. Here we go. Kyle Walker. Long throw. Schlotterbeck wins the header. Kane goes forward on the counter-attack. Manuel Neuer's off his line well and deals with it. That's quality play from Manuel Neuer. And obviously that's what kind of... He's the one that made all the modern keeper sweeping out, coming out and sweeping up, didn't he? He is a fantastic at it as well, Manuel Neuer. So cool, calm and collected on the ball. And here is Mason Mount. Nice ball into Kane. Declan Rice has made a good run and supports Harry Kane. He's looking for someone in the box there, Rice, but Harry Kane's not in there. Mount. Trippier. Declan Rice. Stones. Goes back to Pickford. Pickford goes long. Out for a throw for Germany. That was awful. Please, can we just beat the Germans, please? If there's one thing, if one game we win, beat the Germans. For fuck's sake. Calvin Phillips moves it forward. Sterling's in! Sterling looks to pull it across. Good defending Rudiger. I don't know how it came to be because we were too busy looking at Thomas Muller on the floor. We'll see it here again. Calvin Phillips won the ball, moved it forward into Kane. Who a lovely reverse ball into Sterling. And Rudiger did well, tracking the run of Sterling. It's out for a corner. Right, Saka and Trippier standing over the corner. Trippier takes it. Crap ball in. Headed away at the front post. Kyle Walker. Crossfield ball. Mount. Stones. Kane. Harry Kane. Finds the space. Hits it straight at Manuel Neuer. I mean, so far, apart from the first, 2-3 minutes, England playing all right. Creating chances, which is certainly a positive. Neuer goes long. Maguire wins it. Rice. Sterling. Crap ball. Maguire clears it down the line. Neuer just rolls it out to Schlotterbeck. Kimmich. Back to Schlotterbeck. Obviously, Schlotterbeck obviously just signed for Dortmund. Did very well at Freiburg last season. Pickford. We go long. Schlotterbeck wins it up against Kane. Rudiger. Good pressing there by Saka, but Schlotterbeck gets away. We'll look to bring it forward. Here's Hoffman. No, to Muller, sorry. Now he looked for Hoffman. He goes down. And England have the ball with Maguire. And we just kick it out for a throw-in because somebody's down. Phillips is down. Calvin Phillips is down. Brilliant. I just think this England squad is just wasted under Southgate. And by the looks of it, Calvin Phillips might have to come off here. So what's actually happened? Calvin Phillips, he shouldn't be injured from there. It looks like it might just be a contact injury. He's just got into Schlotterbeck and they've run into each other. He looks alright. Conor Gallagher, Ward-Prowse and Bellingham there warming up. He's shaking his head. I don't know if that's about playing on or coming off. Is he? What's going on? Come on. So by the looks of it, Calvin Phillips is going to try and carry on. Which, hopefully he's alright. Because he's a decent player, Calvin Phillips. And Bellingham aside, probably. I don't trust Ward-Prowse or... Certainly not Conor Gallagher. Schlotterbeck. Oh, Walker, what the fuck is that? Schlotterbeck. Raum. Musiala. Good block there by Declan Rice. And here comes Mason Mount on the counter-attack. Can we go? Good tackle, Schlotterbeck. Obviously, this game was always going to be a bit harder for England than the one when we played them in the Euros, with it being in their own gaff as opposed to our gaff. But what also doesn't help is in the Euros they had Joachim Low, who I'm going to be honest, I didn't rate and don't rate, and with now they've got Hansi Flick, who's an absolutely fantastic manager, who obviously succeeded very much succeeded at Bayern Munich. And I imagine he's going to succeed just all the same with England. With Germany, sorry. I wish we had a manager like Hansi Flick. Calvin Phillips is back on. John Stones clears it at field. Calvin Phillips has gone down again. He's going to have to come off. Muller! Puts it into the back of the net. It's not going to count. Also, Tchouaméni is officially going to Madrid. I don't think it's been officially announced by Real Madrid, but I believe we've got a here we go from Fabrizio Romano. No, we haven't. I've been lied to. So Germany wanted a handball for a handball on Rice. That was never going to happen. And here comes Jude Bellingham. Hopefully he's alright, but Jude Bellingham will come on in his place in a midfield alongside Declan Rice. And I actually don't think this is a terrible sub. I think you look at Bellingham coming on, I think someone who's better at getting forward and kind of linking the play, getting and being creative. Plus, Bellingham is very much used to playing up against a lot of these German players. I'm really not optimistic for this game. I mean, I look at the starting lineup. I mean, I'm not the biggest fan of Mason Mount. As there's a long ball, Kyle Walker heads it back to Pickford. Yeah, I'm not the biggest fan of Mount in that front line. I think Saka's good. Although doesn't really have that goal threat. Trippier at left back is horrific. Yeah, apart from that, see, Trippier, poor pass. He's played awfully so far, Trippier. Absolutely awfully. Bellingham pressing very high up the pitch. He's got to get back. We see there Kyle Walker dropping into midfield and Saka in at right back. Rice with a dodgy pass back to Pickford. But Pickford does deal with it. It's out for a throw in for Germany. They take quickly. Hoffman puts the cross in. Musiala slid in. But Pickford has it. We move it to Walker. Saka. Poor pass back to Walker. Declan Rice has it. We'll just walk it out. My word. It's not been a good start. We had a dodgy first 2 or 3 minutes. Then we got back into it. And now for the last 8 minutes or so, Germany much better. Kyle Walker, crossfield ball into Trippier. Moves into Sterling. No. Offside. I'll tell you what. The thing is, well, obviously, England are so used to being the underdogs, especially against Germany. People will look at this game and think, we don't expect to beat Germany. Looking at the two squads, England should be easily beating Germany. Easily. Here comes Germany. Klosterman, good tackle by Declan Rice. We really should. Right. Give them Neuer over Pickford, obviously. The defence of Hoffman, Raum, Klosterman, Rudiger, Schlotterbeck. Walker's better than Hoffman. Stones and Maguire are better than Schlotterbeck and Klosterman. If you want to put Rudiger in, give them one of them for Rudiger. But, I mean, do what? Yeah. Obviously it's harder with a back four when we're playing different teams. Raum, Trippier, give him Raum. Kimmich and Gundogan, Rice, Mount, I guess. You go Mount, Bellingham, and Mount up against Kimmich and Gundogan. I guess. Right, what we'll do, we'll put Rudiger and Rice together, and Kimmich and Gundogan up against Mount and Bellingham. I guess. Rice, I would say Rice is better than Rudiger. I don't think that's an unpopular opinion either. Kimmich is obviously better. And then Gundogan up against either Bellingham or Mount is very close. Then front line, Havertz, Musiala and Muller against Saka, Sterling and Kane. England easily win 2 of the 3, maybe all 3, depending on who you put up against who. Who Kane's up against. If Kane's up against Muller, we win all 3. Like, we should be winning this game and looking to dominate this game. But because of our past of, oh, Germany have always been better than us historically, we don't go for the kill. Calvin Phillips looks like he's in some considerable pain there on the bench. Isn't great to see. I mean, what have you guys made of the game so far? I mean, I'm not particularly enthralled by the England performance. Neuer goes long. Joshua Kimmich. The free kick because apparently Harry Maguire's fouled Havertz by just winning the header. Gundogan. Schlotterbeck. Goes back to Neuer. And Germany dominating us so far. Bellingham looks for Kane, poor pass. Off Muller. Fosterman. Neuer into Schlotterbeck. And they go long, Germany here. And here comes Muller through on goal. Thomas Muller! Hey, sorry, it's Hoffman. But referee says no. Referee says no. Is it offside? Hoffman has the ball in the net. It doesn't look like it's going to count. Miles off. That's not great. How easily kind of what's that? Germany just played through us there. It's not good at all. Very, very lucky. We'll see it again. Yeah, he's miles off. I don't know if that's also a foul. But Maguire, I mean, he's fouled by. He goes touch tight with Havertz. Havertz spins and shrugs him to the floor. It was offside, and Southgate were just. Well, they're checking the goal. Well, surely he's offside. And it is no goal. It is no goal. It's a crossfield ball looking for Trippier. Trippier wins it, but Schlotterbeck will take it up. Will go long. Rice does well. Stones. Pickford looks for Trippier, but Declan Rice will pick it up. Into Bellingham. Bellingham spins back and gives it into Pickford. Pickford moves it quickly into Kyle Walker. Mount. Bellingham. Goes over the top looking for Bukayo Saka. Up against Schlotterbeck. Saka holds the ball up well. And it's a good tackle. Walker takes the throw in. Finds Harry Kane on the edge of the box. He has to go back into Declan Rice. Finds Kieran Trippier. Into Raheem Sterling. Up against Klosterman. Looks to take him on. Goes to the byline. Good defending by Klosterman. And it's out for a corner for England. This is a good chance for England. We've got some big lads in the box. Harry Kane. Harry Maguire. Stones, I guess, as well. So Trippier will take it. Puts the ball in. Oh, Kane misses an open goal! The ball came in. Maguire went up with Neuer. Both missed the ball. And Harry Kane volleys the dropping ball over the bar. We'll see it again. Great balling by Trippier. Maguire goes for it alongside Neuer. Neuer can't grab hold of it or drops it maybe even. And Kane has to score there. The ball drops to him. He has to score. Oh, England have a chance. Wait, what? What? Sterling. Mount, lovely turn. Finds Rice. Bellingham. Poor pass from Bellingham. And Germany away here on the counter-attack. Into Raum. Into Musiala. Declan Rice can't win the tackle. Musiala shot blocked by either Stones or Maguire, if not both. But Musiala does well. Muller puts the ball into the box. Havertz with the header. Pickford with the save. It was Maguire with a block. Pickford. Love. Crap ball out. He was looking for Mount, but was absolutely nowhere near finding him. Absolutely nowhere near. Kyle Walker. Slots it through. Finds Harry Kane. Here's Kane. You got runners to your left and right, Kane. Finds Bukayo Saka. Saka. Crap ball back. Shot. Blocks. It was well hit by Jude Bellingham. First time running in from midfield. But it's blocked. Is that for a throw-in for England on the left-hand side? England certainly creating stuff on the counter-attack. But it was a good block by Rudiger. I do think Manuel Neuer had it covered. Had it been goal bound. Trippier with a throw in. Sterling. Back to Trippier. Back to Sterling. Out for a goal kick. Nice one. Neuer. Rudiger. Good pressing there by England, but Germany just plays straight through us. And here is Raum. Hoffman and Muller on the far side. Trippier does well up against Hoffman. It's out for a throw-in. In defending that, Hoffman and Trippier have both gone down injured. Trippier kind of jumped backwards to win the header. Trippier fell, landed on his shoulder, and on Hoffman's heel. Let's hope both of them are alright. We'll see this again. Kane put it across to Sterling. This is a chance that I missed. He put the ball across, hoping someone would be there, but there was absolutely nobody there. Nobody was there. What was he doing? Crossfield ball. Mount. Poor pass. Trippier. Sterling. Kane. Antonio Rudiger. Hoffman. Sterling's now down with a hamstring issue, it looks. Looks like we're going to have another player go off due to injury, this time Sterling. Gareth Southgate having words there with Jude Bellingham. It might just be a contact injury. He collided with, I think it was Joshua Kimmich there. It might just be like a dead leg or something. I'll tell you what. The Germany kit is, especially on players like Thomas Muller, giving me really retro vibes. The fact it's tucked in, it's a clean shirt with just little details as Italy take a 1-goal lead against Hungary. I like it. I like it. As a Germany shirt, I like it. Rudiger into Neuer. Schlotterbeck. Goes long. Harry Maguire, you're going to go back to Pickford? He does. Pickford goes long. Bukayo Saka. Bellingham. Poor pass. But Trippier will pick it up. Pickford. Stones. Long ball by Pickford. Looking for Kane. Can Saka pick it up? He does. Into Kyle Walker. Bellingham. Stones. Bellingham back to Stones. Jordan. Pickford. Can you find Rice? No, we'll go long. Fucking useless. Absolutely useless. Why is it every time we get the ball with Pickford, we're trying to go long? Just play a simple pass. Ball into Hoffman. Looks to pull it back. Out for a goal kick. It's so infuriating watching this England team because every time the ball gets to Pickford, we just go long. I'm sorry, but we're better than that. Like, this England team is better than the Germany team we're playing against. Forget about the German name. You go man for man, we are better than them. And Germany aren't scared to try and play it out from the back. Aren't going long every time. Here we go. We'll try and play out from the back. Trippier can't even take a first touch, really. Kane into Maguire. Bellingham. Walker. Stones. Jordan Pickford. Trippier. Poor pass. And here come Germany again. It's a poor pass through and Stones just clears it. But obviously Germany win it back because they have a bit of composure on the ball. We don't. Here's Raum. Ball comes into the back post. Kai Havertz is there. Trippier does well. I don't know if I think it's a corner. And it is a corner for Germany. 36 minutes played. The scores are still 0-0 here. Ball comes into the back post. Schlotterbeck wins it first time. Cleared there by Kyle Walker. Brought down by Klosterman. Ball played through. Here comes Raum. Puts it into the back post. Muller flicks it back into the box. Stones doesn't help. And Pickford punches clear rather than catching the ball. It's not going to count regardless. Ooh. Well, looks of it, Raum might have been offside, but it looks very, very close. I tell you what, that Raum has a shit haircut. I mean, mine's not great, but fuck me. Maguire finds Trippier. Harry Kane with the shittest flick known to man. But he gets it back here, but then gets pushed to the floor by Gundogan. Declan Rice doesn't win it. Musiala. Hoffman. Schlotterbeck. Schlotterbeck. Raum. Musiala turns and Rice as well. Bellingham. Poor pass. Poor pass out there by Jeremy. Jude Bellingham. And with 5 minutes to go, it's not looking good, bruv. It's not looking good. Rudiger, crap ball forward. Maguire composes the ball back. Pickford. Lovely ball into Bukayo Saka, who can't bring it down. My God. It's so frustrating watching this England team all the time. Like, we're so defensive, and we finally make this long ball or whatever to potentially make a counter-attack or something. And what do? We go give the ball away because of a shit first touch or some stupid error. Mount is rubbish as well. I tell you what, he is so overrated for me. Declan Rice wins the header. He's absolutely offered nothing in this game for me, Mount. Sterling. Is that not a foul on Sterling? No. Fair enough. Crossfield ball. Ball comes back inside. Here's Havertz. In the box. Just a lack of communication there, really, by the looks of it. Kyle Walker, surely that's a foul on him by Havertz. It is. I tell you what, I would swap. Who's on the bench for England? I usually have the little bench on the side, but for England, because there is so many, 1, 2, 3. Because we have 12 subs, you just can't really put them on the bench. I would get Grealish on. I would. To me, swap these over. I think Sterling is so dangerous when he can stand a man up, burst past him and get the cross in. So that's what I would do. And then get Saka on off for Grealish. That's what I would have. I mean, preferably you get Mount off as well. There's not really someone you can bring Mount on for. But that would be my front four. I just think you want someone who can get a cross in to Harry Kane, because all of these forwards, Saka's left-footed, so preferably he wants to cut in and get the cross in. I'm pretty sure Saka's left-footed, isn't he? I know he's 2-footed, but I think he's more left. I think Sterling's better on the right. I think Great Grealish on someone who will run at them, win fouls, win free kicks, and just give the defence a little bit of respite. And someone who will supply Harry Kane. Well, Jack Grealish knows what he is. Jack Grealish isn't someone that will try and get shots away and score goals. He will just give it into Harry Kane and go on, Harry, put the ball in the net. Here comes Germany. Free kick. Foul by Rice. I'm pretty sure Declan Rice is wearing the same boots I have. I'm not 100% sure, but they look like the boots I have. Very interesting. Ball comes in to the back post. Headed across, Harry Kane clears. Musiala on the edge! Pickford saves. Straight at him in the end, but good chance there for Germany. Eight minutes of added time. Here's Saka. Bukayo Saka shoots. Good save. Good save there by Manuel Neuer. United lie. That's poor from you, my guy. Poor from you. I mean, you're going 2-0 to Germany. I haven't even done predictions for this. Hold on. Ball comes in. Headed! Oh, it looked like it was falling to Kane, but no. I haven't for my England watch-alongs. I haven't got like a nice little pretty graphic I can have in the bottom corner. Obviously, for example, my Man United watch-alongs. What a game! What a game! Don't know why it's 1-0 Man United. We lost that game. Did in my stream I put it as 1-0 Palace, 1-0 United the whole time? I don't know. Obviously, yeah, for this, I have the nice little rolling timer. We're rolling predictions. That's for the Champions League final in the end. Which is here. Lovely little rolling clock. For England, I don't have one. Because the team sheet is slightly bigger on this. Don't know why. Just the way I've made it. Saka, poor ball in. Bellingham. Poor pass to Trippier. Walker. Throwing to England high up. I'm Irish, so I invest England as a rival in. Yeah, I know, but I'm not going to get on board with it. Trippier. Sterling. Trippier. Sterling. Go on, Raheem. Sterling. Good tackle by Rudiger. Saka. Bukayo Saka shoots! Just wide. Decent effort there by Bukayo Saka. And probably the best chance England have made all day. It's a good effort. Slightly wide. Yeah, I get that. There's not many games I would cheer on England. On Liverpool, sorry. Ball over the top. Havertz brings it down. Ball comes in from Havertz. Pickford saves. Or blocks more than anything, really. Stones. Declan Rice. Trippier. Kane. Trippier. Declan Rice. Walker. Declan Rice. Maguire. Kyle Walker. Goes down the line looking for Bukayo Saka. That's a goal kick. Come on! I tell you what. The more this game goes on, the more fearful I'm getting. Antonio Rudiger. Schlotterbeck. Rudiger. Schlotterbeck. Goes down the line. I don't know what's going on. Cam Phillips smiling down the bench. It went out for a throw in. We've got a minute and a half of this first half to go. Can we just get it over with, please? Your manager's a guy who missed a crucial penalty. He is. Gareth Southgate. He should. I don't look. I've made my thoughts on Gareth Southgate very clear over the time. I don't think he's a very good England manager. I think we've got one of the best squads in Europe, and he doesn't get the best out of it. But because he's not like other England managers of recent years, the likes of Hodgson, the likes of Capello, Ericsson, who have, instead of picking the best team to win, like balance wise or whatever, he's instead built a team. Well, instead they just used to go, right, I need to get, we've got David Beckham, we've got Steven Gerrard, Frank Lampard, we've got Paul Scholes, we've got whoever else. How do we fit them all into one team? Right, what we'll do is put Paul Scholes at left mid. Balance wise might not work. Well, we'll put Paul Scholes on the left, David Beckham on the right. We'll then have both Steven Gerrard and Frank Lampard as a midfield too, as the half-time whistle goes. And we'll hope, while we don't have any real defensive balance there, or no balance in general, we'll hope that works. And when it doesn't eventually work, obviously they get sacked and get called a failure. Because Southgate doesn't do that and actually has a system and fits plays to that, we do better because the personnel are good enough. But the issue is, the system isn't balanced still. It's too defensive minded. So we've got all this attacking talent, but we don't get the best out of it because we're too busy trying to defend rather than try and dominate a game of football. This England team is better than the Germany one. I don't care what you say. You go through the players. This England team are better than Germany. We should be going to try and dominate Germany, but we don't. We're there and we're defending because we're scared of them because of their history. What is the point? We've got all this quality talent and we don't play them. He should be sacked, I tell you. Sacked. Ireland versus Ukraine tomorrow, so I have to go get the jerseys out of the cupboard for the first time since 2017 and turn into an Irish Ultra. I mean, obviously, Ukraine will have a point to prove, won't they, in that game? Considering they were so close to getting into the World Cup before Wales beat them 1-0. Thanks to an actually, it was a Yarmolenko own goal that cost him the place, weren't it? But obviously, this was the World Cup draw. Obviously, we know we know Group A, we know Group B now. So it's England, Iran, USA, and Wales, who's at the bottom there. And we know Group C. Do we know Group E yet? No, we don't know that one yet. That happens next week. Come next week, we'll know who will be the whole of Group E. Group F, we know obviously Group G and Group F. Peru, Australia, and UAE. We don't know all of Group D yet. But we will find out that So come I think is it this time next week? Yeah, so come sort of this time next week, we'll know the complete World Cup draw. At least you qualify for the Nations League. What like pot are you in the Nations League? There we go. I tell you what, Sal Niguez has left Chelsea. Good for them. I mean, I tell you what. I know we're watching a Nations League game right now, but I do find it boring. The Nations League is such a useless competition for me. I just don't get. I get why they were made, but I don't respect it. Right, let me just fix the graphics. There we go. Right, no, it's all wrong. This graphic's all wrong. Right, let me try and sort it. Actually, I'm fearful to just delete that. We'll risk it. Uh, is that why is that like that then? That'd be why. Uh, there we go. So if I go back to this quickly. That's fine. Right, there we go. That should be all working now. There we go, it all fits. League B Group 1. At least we got into the Group 1. You are in Group 3. But yeah, but the groups don't mean anything. Like, Group A doesn't mean you're the best teams in Group A. That was just... It's like being put in Group D in the World Cup. It doesn't mean you're the fourth worst team. So, I mean, look, these are the Nations League groups. I found them. How are we all? Croatia winning it all. I'm still recovering from the last World Cup. Are you Croatian, I assume, then? That doesn't look Croatian to me. Look, if you are Croatian, I still think England... I still think England should have beat you in the semi-finals. But you guys can rinse me all you want for that. My webcam hit. Why? Why is this whole screen is just broken? My webcam doesn't fit in the bloody border right correctly. Right, let's sort that then as well. While we're at it. While we're fixing stuff. There we go. That should now fit. We put that in there. Drag them there. There we go. Webcam fixed. Anything else that looks broken? No, we're all right. How are we? How are everyone? So, League A, Group 1. So, Denmark actually topped that group. France lost. Who did France lose to? Oh, they lost to Denmark. Of course they did. And yesterday, they drew with the French. With Croatia, sorry. I guess that's somewhat revenge, isn't it? Although you're not doing great. You're not doing great in this. It's your logic. I'll give you the cat fin. So yeah, so Denmark taking control of that. The Group A or Group 1 in League A. Group 2, Portugal and Czech Republic both level on 4. Switzerland. Usually Switzerland's quite a fairly competitive team. They're never bad, are they, Switzerland? Not doing great. Spain will be disappointed with 2 draws against both Czech Republic and Portugal. Tell you what, if David De Gea was in goal, I'm sure you would have more points, Luis Enrique. When it comes to Group 3, to me, I think England have been absolutely sausaged. We've got undoubtedly the hardest group. We've got the European winners and runners-up in Italy and England. We've got Germany under Hansi Flick, who are very good. And while I didn't rate them really come the end of their time with Joachim Löw, Germany will always be a top footballing nation. And Hungary, similarly to Switzerland in my opinion, they're always competitive, aren't they? You're never going to look at Hungary and go, oh yeah, you'll smash them really. But we at the same time, you expect all of these teams will expect to beat them. definitely don't expect to lose it to them, do you? So I think England were handed a hard group, and we're not doing too well with it at the moment. Although, beat Germany and then beat Italy, we're back on track and we're all right. Then Group 4, Netherlands, Poland, Wales and Belgium. That's going to be hard. It's kind of really who's going to come third between Wales and Poland. Yeah, well, Poland beat Wales, haven't they? So you'd imagine it's going to be Wales bottom. Although I don't think Wales really care because they're already in the World Cup. Well, they're in the World Cup, aren't they? Then we go into Group B. Ireland are bottom. Well then. Ireland drew 1-0 to Hungary in a friendly last year. You lost to them 1-0. Yeah, it's not great. It's not great, is it? But yeah, Ireland are bottom of Group 1 in League B with Armenia top. How do you lose to Armenia? That's embarrassing. Iceland top Group 2 with 2 points with Israel and Albania. Only having obviously played Iceland, so nothing really to report there. Iceland have just not lost, basically. When it comes to Group 3, Finland top. Teemu Pukki obviously doing the business there. Bosnia Herzegovina. I feel like they're always underachievers. They've got quite a few good players there. They never seem to achieve anything. They've obviously got Pjanic and Edin Dzeko, the two kind of star men for Bosnia. Romania and Montenegro, don't really know what they've got. Norway obviously doing the business. It was a big surprise to see Norway not qualify for the World Cup and the Euros, I suppose. Obviously a lot of quality players in that Norway team now. In the likes of Erling Haaland, Odegaard, I like Stander Berg, so on and so forth. So it's no surprise to see Norway there. Serbia then second. Serbia have got a few good players here and there. Mitrovic, Vlahovic, Milinkovic, Savic, name a few. Sweden obviously won their last game against Slovenia, and I believe it was against Slovenia, wasn't it? Or was it against Serbia? Oh no, they lost it 2-1. And Anthony Elanga scored what was an absolute world-class goal. Then going into Group C, Turkey. They're kind of walking it at the moment, aren't they? Winning 2-0 against Lithuania. Look, I and many other people thought they'd be a dark horse for the Euros last summer. They came into the tournament in absolutely fantastic form and didn't really show that, did they? They were absolutely awful. Then we have Greece topping their group, Kosovo second, Northern Ireland third, and Cyprus fourth. Interesting that Northern Ireland drew with Cyprus. And then I don't think any of us really care about the rest. Like Kazakhstan, well done Kazakhstan. Slovakia. Slovakia lost to Kazakhstan. How? How? I'm shell shocked, really. I tell you what, get Marek Hamsik back in there. I reckon he could still do a solid job for you, Slovakia. Get him back in. Anyway, second half's about to begin. And away we go. Right, we'll sort the timer out in a sec. So we'll pause it at 10, 9. That's not ideal, is it? As it's about to turn to 10, ITV remove the timer from their screen. 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. There we go. The timer's all synced up. So if you guys want to, I mean, this time you shouldn't actually have to sync your game timer up with mine. When you message in chat, I should have already seen it due to just the natural delay that happens through YouTube between me obviously saying something and my computer streaming it to YouTube, so on. But if you guys want to sync your game timer up with mine, obviously feel free to still. The timer is below the score. Also, I hope you guys like the graphics for these watch-alongs. I mean, they're different to what they were the Euros and stuff. I think they're better. I quite like them. We've got the actual England font for the what's it called? The score, which is quite cool. All new player icons. Bit annoying that I can't get them all in England shirts, but the way England have done all their photos for this year, since their new kit release, they're all like shitty poses. Like they're not just standing there, like facing the camera. They're like, ooh, and they all just look a bit shit when they're in like a set design like they are now. If you get what I mean. I should still have the old graphics. Like, yeah, you got Sterling there. But then, like, you'd have. Probably shouldn't use him. That would be a bad example. Bamford then facing the other way. Or. Where's Kane? We'll go Lingard. Lingard looking like that. It just doesn't look as nice. A 70. It was to give Scotland and Ukraine a false sense of security before we beat them unexpectedly. And Kenny we trust. I'm going to be honest. I'm not going to do an Ireland versus Ukraine watch along. When even is that game? Tomorrow. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to do that. I mean, I might have it on the background, but sitting down to watch Ukraine and Ireland is, unless it's a major tournament, isn't something I'm too interested in, unfortunately. If it was at the World Cup, I'd definitely do it because just like for the Euros, I do plan to stream most of the games because I do plan to watch them all. And so here will be your best. The FSS Football Channel will be the best place for the World Cup, as it will be for Manchester United come next season, as it was this season, I guess. It comes round for Germany, but in like I just said, I don't like the Nations League as it is. So I don't really care about what I didn't watch the Hungary game really. I think I might have watched it here and there. Copa America is so much better than the Nations League. I happily watched the Copa America final on here. I was up until I don't even know what time it was. I think it kicked off at like 2 a.m. Here comes Germany! 1-0. Hoffman. Hoffman scores. Germany have a 1-goal lead. For fuck's sake. Absolute joke. We are dog shit. And we'll see it here again. Havertz did so well holding the ball up. And just no one's watching Hoffman. I think it might be Maguire. Oh, Pickford gets a hand to it. He's got to save it. Pickford's got to save that for me. He's straight at him. That's awful goalkeeping. And Germany take a 1-goal lead, and that's all they deserve. It's the least they deserve. Absolute crap. That is so poor. Like, it's a nice ball through to Hoffman from Kimmich, who turns and he swivels and scores. But my God, what is that? Maguire. Pickford. Ball forward. Harry Kane. England. Just it just runs off and runs into each other. Mount. Slot it. Mount! Why is he shot? I think it's the post. But slot it through to Sterling. My God. Gundogan. Ireland was once England FC now. Rice. We've only got we've only got Rice. The starting 11 today. Jack Grealish could be on. Maguire. Trippier. Maguire. Stones. Jude Bellingham. Stones. Mount loses it. Ball down the line to Harry Kane. He turns back in, finds Sterling. Lovely ball into Mason Mount. Crap first touch. And Germany do well. First touch just gets away from him. No, it was actually a good save by Neuer. But why is... This is from the shot earlier, which I thought he hit the post. But why he doesn't slot in Sterling, I will never know. Sterling's got the good angle and you get 1v1. Trippier puts the ball in. Easily dealt with. Maguire can't flick it back into the box. And here comes Thomas Müller for Germany. Looks for Havertz. Bellingham getting back. Good tackle by Jude Bellingham. Is round. Muller just allowed to walk. Coast forward. And Stones deals with the danger and goes long. Out for a throw-in. Oh. I tell you what, we ain't coming back in this game. We ain't coming back. Glottelbeck, Kimmich. Hoffman. Kimmich. I don't know what that says. I don't play Foot Champs. I actually couldn't think of a worse experience than live streaming Foot Champs. Or just playing Foot Champs. I played it like... I used to play it... in 2020, when we first went into lockdown, I played loads of Foot Champs. Played it every weekend. Every weekend, I always thought, oh, I don't want to play this. You had nothing better to do in lockdown, did you? And the idea, oh, I might get a quality team in a season, was enough. Last year, I played it like twice. This year, I haven't played it at all, and I don't plan to. Especially now team of the season's over. Bukayo Saka. I don't expect anything there, mate. Sterling. Good defending by England, by Germany. Saka, free kick England. In a good position here. You can't shoot from here, but with the likes of Trippier, you get a good ball into the box. What can I say? Also, like, the glow up in A quality. Hungary have scored through an own goal, so it's 2-1 Italy. Yeah, like you can see me grow up. I'd hope to say I'm better looking now than I was in those vlogs. Why is Harry Kane near this free kick? Harry, step away from the free kick. Why is Harry Kane not in the box? Fucking useless. That is the worst free kick I've ever seen in my life. So basically, for those who aren't watching this, there's 4 players stood around the ball. Harry Kane has his back turned. So they roll it to Kane, who then turns and shoots first time. And straight into the wall. Why? Put the ball in the fucking box. Let Maguire, let Stones, and let Kane attack it. My God. Wii Sports 2019. quality video. That channel does have a few classics. Declan Rice isn't happy about something. We had a Premier League prediction. Oh, that doesn't have. Can't actually see me in that. Quality channel. Every now and again for that channel, I do like update the graphics. So all the graphics are up to date. So if I ever wanted to return to it, I could, but no. Kimmich. Mount. Looks for Sterling. Germany go back to goalkeeper Manuel Neuer. It's just a waste. We have top players and we just don't use them. Sterling. Good tackle by Bellingham. Sterling. Fucking hell. Get him on the right. Walker's won it though. High up. And passed it to Germany player. Oh, have we won it back? No, here comes Jeremy Musiala. Kimmich. Schlotterbeck. Rudiger. Long ball. Harry Maguire wins it. And it's back to Neuer. My giddy gosh. We are bad, aren't we? This is such a boring game as well. There's absolutely... I don't even think you can call it entertainment. So, Werner and Gnabry are coming on. Neuer. Can we force a mistake? No. You know I live. I don't. That is a madness. What is that? Ram. Schlotterbeck. Rudiger. Trippier, good interception. Rice. Maguire. Declan Rice goes back into Pickford. Pickford goes long looking for Saka, out for a goal kick. And here comes the subs. Hoffman's coming off. Look at that. Pickford, what on earth is that? So Serge Gnabry's on for Hoffman. And who's Werner coming on for? Werner's on for Jeremy Musiala. Well, the game... Where are you from? If you're in the UK, it's on Channel 4. So I guess all four would be the streaming service. I mean, also, or you could get a VPN that would take you to the UK and watch it on all four. Yeah, it's on Channel 4. How are you in the UK? Where are you in the world? You live in the UK, but you don't have English channels. If that's the case, go on to on your just search for all four. Go onto the internet and go on all four, and you should be able to watch it there. Yeah, you on or channel4.com/now. Yes, all four. I can probably get you a link. There you go. You press that, that should, a bit of luck, take you to the game, where you can then just press watch live. Hopefully, if that doesn't work, I don't know how to help. If you're in the UK, that should work. What's going on? So the referee's just had to swap his watch. And now he's crying about Jude Bellingham kicking the ball. He could live on the Falkland Islands, apart from part of the UK, most of Argentina. He could, but and if that's where he lives, I don't know. I don't know how to help you. New live. I don't have English channels. I've chances for Germany. Pickford out well. Half hour to go in this game. England gonna need to buck their ideas up here. Not going well. I live in Kent, England, but I have my country. Family watch Turkish shows love. Fair enough. But yeah, I mean that link that I gave you should work. Let me know if it does, or if it doesn't. You can watch it on your phone as well, whatever. Get the All 4 app. Jack Grealish is coming on! Come on, Grealish. Dude, why did you get the ball? I wasn't ready. That doesn't count. I assume this is the referee. Rudiger. Kimmich. Gundogan does well. To Gnabry. Muller. That's inside. Muller puts the cross in. Kyle Walker heads clear. Here's Raum. Puts the ball into the back post. Germany. Great save. Jordan Pickford to deny Thomas Muller. Big save by Jordan Pickford. The ball came in. Muller, bouncing shot. He gets a strong hand to it. Right. Raum and Germany with the corner. Go short. Kimmich dips it into the back post. Chips it, I should say. Maguire heads clear. Declan Rice. Seems like he might have accidentally tripped over Schlotterbeck. And Declan Rice is wearing the same boots as I have. Black and red coppers. They're quite old as well. Unless they're new. No, can't be. They're old. Bellingham does well. Tries to clear it down the line but can't. Come on. I don't know German. So Mount's off. Mason Mount is off. And Jack Grealish is on. I'm happy with that. I mean, I still want to see Sterling go out onto the right. But Jack Grealish coming on for Mount, who I don't think has played well at all. Good move. By the looks of it, Sterling. We might go to a 4-4-2 here. Here's Declan Rice. Into Grealish. Grealish. Into Rice. Poor first touch. But better there from England. Saka. Tries to pass through a German player. Mate. I know they're wearing white in all Bukayo. But my God, they are not ghosts. It's alright. It's alright, mate. No worries. Grealish. Declan Rice. Stones. I mean, who do you want to win? I assume if you're Turkish, you probably want Germany to win. Jack Grealish looks to put the cross in. Well blocked. And it's a corner for England. What a hero. Thank you. Right, Trippier puts the cross into the box. Harry Maguire won the header. Off the bar. And cleared by Germany. No, I'm not Turkish, bro. I'm Romani. Do you mean Ramon? I assume that's meant to be Romanian. It's just similar to Turkey. I want England to win. Oh, yeah. So again, I assume you mean Romania. You've just spelt it wrong. Werner! Good save, Pickford. And I respect that. Look, wanting England to win. What's Romania then? South Asia. Ooh. Fair enough. I respect that. I mean, can't say I've ever met someone from Romania. That's probably not. Is that pronouncing it right? I think Thomas Muller's been subbed off here. He has been for Leon Goretzka. Rudiger. Neuer. Bellingham wins it. Rice. Sterling. Into Jack Grealish. Grealish puts the cross in. Harry Kane! How? How is that not scored? Jack Grealish with a great ball in. And Harry Kane was there. And it reminded me of Euro 2020 all over again. But this time, Manuel Neuer makes himself big and with a good save. And here is Jack Grealish. Trippier puts the cross in. What a save, Neuer. Jack Grealish. How people don't rate this guy. He is so good. Saka. It's not even a country, bro. I'm so dead. It's an ethnic group that originated from South Africa but born in Slovakia. I want Argentina to win. I'm such a big fan of Messi. I mean, yeah, I mean, Argentina is probably the second team I want to win. Obviously, I want England to win. So, obviously, you were born in Slovakia. Do you support Slovakia? And obviously, because they're not going to the thingy. I prefer not to talk about it. I prefer England. I accept England are rubbish, but we shouldn't be. We have a crap manager. That's our issue. Gareth Southgate is rubbish. Werner. Kimmich. There's Gnabry. Good play here by Germany, but England kind of letting them. Bro, England's squad is so good. I don't know why they can't just... Because we don't have a good manager. We have a manager that's happy to try and defend all game and get a lucky goal. You look at how we played against Italy in the Euro final. Scored 2 minutes in, and for the rest of the game, we didn't have a shot on target until extra time, I don't think. After we scored. That is awful management. Because squad for squad, and you're looking at our squad, comparing it to squads from around world football, we are just as good as them. We have just as good of a squad as Germany, as Italy. Yet they go to try and win games of football. We don't. Jared Bowen's on. Bowen's on. Bowen's on. Why is Jared Bowen on? I'm sorry, I don't think Bowen's that great. So, oh no, we want that screen. So what it is, it's so Grealish is here. Sterling's here. Bowen's here. But what we're seeing is like Sterling will kind of at times play as a 2. Wrong way. There you go. I don't like. I don't think Bowen is that good. Here's Jack Grealish. Obviously, Bowen, prove me wrong. Grealish does well, wins a corner. Every time Grealish gets the ball, he looks dangerous. Sterling, edge of the box. Awful hit. I don't know if Reece James is coming on or not. Havertz. Maguire. Stones. Maguire and Stones look like they've swapped roles. And Stones has moved over to the left and Maguire on the right. Long ball looking for Walker. Poor ball. Long 8 minutes to go. Can England find that missing something? Kyle Walker knocks it forward. Kane looks for Bellingham. Look, Bellingham's been alright. I don't think he's been great though today, to be honest. And here comes Leroy Sané. Shit. Fuck. Leroy Sané's coming on. He is quality. Though it is for Thomas. Is it for Gundogan? It is. Right, what? Oh, I see. I see, because Goretzka's come on. So they went to a 3. Now they're going to go back to a 2. In midfield, I should say. So, throw in there. Here, Kyle Walker. To Bellingham. Maguire. He's back on the left-hand side now. Into Jack Grealish. Go on, Grealish. Bellingham. Into Kane. To Jarrod Bowen. Out wide. Go on, Bowen. Bowen shoots across goal! How? How has Sterling not scored? Bowen did absolutely fantastically. Puts it straight across goal. And is that for a corner? So a German player must have got to it first in Klosterman. But England should have scored. Trippier puts the ball in. Headed clear. I'm sorry. Also, why is it only in the 85th minute we've decided, you know what, let's actually try and play. Harry Kane, penalty! Penalty, England! That has to be a penalty! Fuck off, is that not a penalty? That has to be a penalty, and Leroy Sané's running through on goal. Kyle Walker intercepted. That has to be a penalty. That has to be a penalty. That has to be a penalty for England. Harry Kane is chasing after a ball and is tripped. He's offside. It's not going to be a pen. He's offside. He's offside. He's offside. It's not going to count. It's not going to count. It's offside. They're checking it though. They've gone to the monitor. The World Cup have started on Friday. So it's a penalty. If they're checking this, it's a penalty. Because clearly they feel it must be onside. So it's got to be a pen. Penalty! Penalty for England! Come on! Jack Grealish plays the pass. Come on! Come on, Harry! Harry Kane versus Manuel Neuer. Harry Kane don't miss pens, does he? Come on! Come on, Harry! Harry Kane versus Neuer. Deep breaths. Harry Kane scores the penalty for England! Come on! Harry Kane with a goal! And we've not played well, but the introduction of Jack Grealish has come through as Harry Kane scores the penalty. And it's Germany 1, England 0. Germany 1, England 1, sorry. It's a great penalty. Sends Neuer the wrong way. I would have went down the middle. I always think in those crucial times, goalkeepers will always dive. You smash it high, down the middle, you'll score 99.9999% of the time if you hit the target. But England have their goal. Their breakthrough goal. Their equalising goal. And now we have a chance. It's a great pen, wasn't it? It's a long ball into Pickford. And look, I've just tweeted it here. Since Grealish came on, we've clearly changed how we're trying to play. And we've been much better. Much better. But, look, we're actually going at Germany now. We look like the team we can be, and we are. And it begs the question, why not do this from the word go? Because we've got another chance here for Grealish. Kane! Oh, he misses the ball! That could have been a winner! We can win this game! And it begs the question, why not play like this from the word go? Do this from the start and we could have beaten Germany. Much better than them. My God. This is the England team. If England play like this and Southgate set us up to play like we are now, we would win. We could go on to win tournaments. So much better since Grealish has came on. And it's not just that Grealish has come on. We've actually looked to play quicker and play on the front foot way more. Much better. And like I said, we can go on to win this game now. Bowen can't take the fucking ball down. Bellingham, get up, Jude. Jude, I don't care if you're so stood on your foot. Get up. We're playing for fucking Germany. Werner's put ball on the floor. We clear it. Harry Kane is now just 3 goals off of Wayne Rooney. Jude, do you want to get fucking up? Get up. I don't care if you got cramp. Get up. Here's Raum. To Sané. Leroy Sané. To Gnabry. Puts the cross in. Maguire heads out. He's up now, Bellingham. Chasing back. Bellingham, why did you not do this 2 minutes ago? That for a goal kick. But yeah, Kane has now scored 50 goals for England. Is 3 off. Wayne Rooney is obviously the top goal scorer. So he'll certainly become England top goal scorer, Harry Kane. Just goal kick. England just wasting time now. We're taking this 1-1 draw. Pickford goes long. Flick forward by Havertz. Maguire heads back into Pickford. Ten seconds to go. We roll it out to Stones. Sterling. Back to Pickford. Pickford goes long. And there's full time. England 1, Germany 1. Not a great game, but I guess in a game like that for England, it's more about not losing than winning. And that's clearly how England played for the majority of that game, which is disappointing because I think at the end there, when we needed that goal, we showed how well we can play. And if we play like that from the word go, I think we would have won this game. And that's the disappointing part for me. Because we can play much better than we showed for the large majority of that game. Jack Grealish, fantastic. He is quality. Like, he might not be a week in, week out starter right now for Man City, but Jack Grealish is absolute quality. And that's all I've got to say, really. Thank you all for watching. If you did enjoy, please do hit that like button below and subscribe if you are new and you haven't already. That would be greatly appreciated. And I'll see you all in the next one in a bit. Peace.